Overlooking the scenic mountain town of Telluride, Colorado, sits the tallest free-falling waterfall in the state. A 365-foot drop onto the rocks below has proven the falls as dangerous as they are beautiful. A sight still seen in the 31st century as the Two-Teeth Bandit camp in what we know today to be Bridal Veil Falls. Like much in the region's history, early settlers of European origin came looking to strike it rich, plucking gold and other precious metals out of the towering mountains. Founded in 1875, the town of Telluride sits within the box canyon caused by glacial meltoff, and at the canyon's head sits the fabled falls. Dubbed for its similarity to a bride's wedding veil as the falling waters are caught by the wind. These types of falls can be found all over the world, but this one is held in particularly high esteem among the local population. In 1907, the Smuggler Union Hydroelectric Power Plant was built to harness the natural energy of the falls and power the nearby Smuggler Union mine. Also known as the Bridal Veil Powerhouse, the structure sits on the edge of the cliff next to the falls itself and has also served as a residence for mine manager Buckley Wells as a summer home until the 1920s. In 1953, the plant changed hands to the Idorado Mining Company, who holds ownership of the property to this day. Though owned by the company, it's a local man who deserves considerable credit for the generator's continued operation. In 1988, Eric Jacobson acquired a 99-year lease from Idorado and restored the facility from damage caused by vandalism in the 70s, eventually making it his home for he and his family until 2010, when he relinquished the lease. During his time there in 1991, the antique AC generator was restored to working order and remains so even now, making it one of the oldest still in operation and supplies 25% of Telluride's electrical demand. Yet for some, the fall's true allure is not in beauty or its utility, but in its challenge. Every year around the month of November, the falls become a frozen, towering wall of solid ice. Considered by many as the most difficult waterfall to climb in North America, many have sought to conquer the falls, and many have failed. Due to the fact that it lies on private land, attempting the feat without permission is illegal, but in 1978, the impossible became a reality. With the world watching on ABC's Wide World of Sports, the famed mountaineers Jeff Lowe and Mike Weiss became the first to summit Bridal Veil Falls, adding yet another impressive climb to their storied careers. Thanks to the Faro Eternity tech found in the Vantage Spike capturing the falls, sometime between our present and the 2030s, the mine behind the falls would once again find itself under new ownership, this time under the umbrella of Metallurgic International. Thanks to rapid advancements in automation, mining robots would excavate the desired materials the mountain had to offer, but not all could be achieved by robots alone, as an on-site human workforce within the dig tunnels were needed to clean and service Metallurgic's property. As might be expected, these working conditions were less than optimal. Human workers such as the mother of Bashar Mathew were exposed to toxic chemicals used to clear and clean the robotics, the effects of which proved fatal in the years to come. As life returned from a barren planet under the watchful AI Gaia, the first humans would be released from their cradles a little over 300 years after Zero Day. Though some ventured away from Aletheia 9, those who remained close became the Nora tribe, whose lands came to encompass what was left of the ancient ruins above the falls. After the Proving Massacre in the 31st century, the weakened strength of the tribe led to bandits moving into the area. The dilapidated ruins of the powerhouse became an ideal place to take up residence north of Mother's Crown. Only by the efforts of Aloy and Nil were the bandits removed from their fortified position known as Two Teeth, restoring peace to the area once again. Though so much has happened and so much has changed, some things seem to endure. As those who venture across the sacred land and stumble upon this natural gem, they gaze with the same wonder as those who venture to this place of beauty across the ages. The same stones, an imposing frozen spectacle that has occurred year after year far beyond human recollection. The story of Horizon can often be a somber one, but places such as Bridal Veil Falls grant a serene and constant respite, that even though we may come and go, Places such as these ensure that something pure and beautiful will continue long after we're gone. And that brings our journey to an end. If you'd like to see more content like this, likes and shares are always appreciated, and if you're hungry for more Horizon lore, be sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell. Also consider supporting the channel on Patreon to help us create quality content just like this. Check out the link in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and keep questing.